from his discussion and from private partner discussion that governance issues, implementation or regulation, and or policy issues. Yes, policy issue goes to ministry, and we are on the way to formulate the actually policy issues. But the implementation, my brother, Mr. Ashraf, and PWD colleagues, or development agencies, all the development agencies, yes, the responsibility goes to you to implement the actually what is existing right now, BNBC or Building Construction Act or NDC or any other issues. You have to implement this so that we can have actually clean Bangladesh. And in the meantime, government has announced that the 5 crore tea plantation should be actually continued in the coming 5 years. And the Ministry of Housing has a plan to implement 60.83 millions actually tree plantation, actually all over the country. So it's also a great actually achievement if we do it in every department agencies land. So, and all department agencies. So, and also today I also requested UNOPS to actually participate in this way, in this process, and they also agree with us that yes, they will implement a tree plantation program. So another issue is that yes, implementation, policy issues, regulation. This is very important. Cultural issues, all this discussed, but the important issues that to circular economy is that asset management register. In the meantime, Public Works Department, PWD, with the support of actually IMF, we have already actually done the asset management of all the assets, buildings or tables or chairs, everything. We have asset management. So asset sides, suppose we have debit side and credit side. So from where this asset comes and to where this asset goes. So in left side, we have a credit side and right side debit side. So asset management register is important for all the department, not only government, but also private sector or NGOs. So today's morning, we also heard the word that materials, banks, and digital banks and material passport. This is very important. So that for that reason, I think that yes, asset management register, all the assets should be counted and should be included in the register so that we can actually clarify that from where this asset comes and to whom, to where it goes, and how we reduce or reuse and recycle and refurbish or retrofit these assets. It's a matter of and a matter of policy issues and also regulatory issues. So if the policy and regulation is in line with the circular economy, private sector and NGOs obviously will follow this, but the private sector and the NGOs and the academicians have the responsibility to make the common people understand the essence of the importance of circular economy. And it's a must to actually adopt this for our sustainable environment and sustainable infrastructure. And we should follow the nature-based solution. What today's morning our Mr. Murali and also Mr. Enrich already uttered this in 20 years ago. Before 20 years, we have a mud and actually bamboo building, which is very environmental friendly. But now the technology is in our hands. So with the actually culture and the actually previous experiences in Bangladesh, yes, we can follow this bamboo and mud in our construction actually materials so that it should be resilient. This should nature based, and also the cyclone affected areas. Yes, we have to be cautious how to make this. This is obviously technical knowledge person that can contribute a lot so that we have a good policy that is very actually compatible to the common people, marginalized people, and local people. Otherwise, yes, we have a policy, we have a plan, we have a regulation, but the common people doesn't adjust themselves to these policies. So it's not any policy issue at all. So we should have a policy, we should have actually implement such kind of activities on nature-based solutions so that this should be adaptable, should be adjustable, and people can understand, people can actually accept this. So I think that yes, from my side, we are actually in line with the national international policy to adopt circularity economy. So thank you very much again. So I don't have any actually concluding speech. This is my concluding speech. Actually, I actually convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to the audience, especially. They are actually outstanding and extraordinary audience. Today's I have found that it's an international workshop and they have contributed a lot. We understand a lot of things from their presentation and from the discussion, and all credit goes to I think Osha, because today these words comes from my mouth. Actually, I don't have any familiarity regarding these words. Today's morning you make us understand what is circular economy actually in practical and actually the inner depth of this word. So yes, we can actually search for in ChatGPT or any other part how you make us understand that actually the audience actually has responded in the meantime. So thank you so much, audience, and thank you, Usha, once again. Thanks a lot, and UNEPS and UNEP and also BIJ. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank
Sir,
you, Awal. Just one.
thank you very
I know
much.
that you have to leave. Awal needs to leave. So,
I think we can hand over him the crest and continue the panel.
yeah. Okay.
We have a small token of appreciation, please. Professor Usha, if you can hand it over to, please. And also, we had 4 co-facilitators from HBRI. May we request them to come forward? 4 co-facilitators, we can have your certificates handed over.